Really proud of the players. You know, we hadn't played at home at the TD Arena in over, I would say, at least 3 or 4 weeks we hadn't played here. And so first game back home, for us to come out and beat the team that was picked number 2 in the CAA, I thought that was a big accomplishment for us. We had a lot of different guys, gave us great minutes tonight. We played with a lot of energy and enthusiasm. It was a tough physical game, which we expected, and I was proud we were able to come out on top in a game like that where, you know, we made some miscues throughout the game, but we were able to close it out and find a way to win. So I'm really proud of the players for the type of character that they showed.
So Joe so Chile and Brantley seem to be the firepower last few games, last several games. Talk about their play.
You know, both of those guys have been very, very good for us. I mean, scoring the ball, and we call their numbers a lot in terms of trying to call plays for them to get them balls in certain areas. But they've been very, very good for us, giving us great offensive output every game we played. And I'm just happy that they spend so much time in the gym, you know, getting up extra shots, you know, gym rats, and it's starting to pay off for them because they're making shots and they're making plays, and it's just a beautiful thing to see their maturity over the last couple of years.
That being said, are you looking for someone to kind of supplement those two? You know what you're going to get from those two each game, but are you looking for kind of another guy or two to kind of set that mill?
You know what? Not necessarily. I mean, we got other really good guys. I mean, we got Cam Johnson, who he had 8 attempts tonight. He just didn't make them, but he's a very capable offensive player. Grant Riller, he didn't make a lot of shots tonight, but again, those guys are going to score for us. And then Chavez Goodwin, Marquise Pointer is capable. Nick Harris only played 8 minutes. You know, he missed the last game. We had to find a way to win without him. He's a very important player. And so tonight we didn't play him. We only played him 8 minutes because we didn't feel like he was back in the groove. He only practiced one time since missing the Delaware game. And so, again, I mean, I'm just happy for the guys. I mean, finding a way to beat the team that's picked number 2 in the CAA is supposedly it's only one team better. I mean, it's a great accomplishment. I'm proud of them.
What about Terrence? And he had a bunch of minutes tonight, and I thought he gave you some valuable minutes.
Yeah, Terrence was great. He started out in the Elon game where he really helped us. He played about 10 to 12 minutes, and he was fantastic with his energy and rebounding. And then in the Delaware game, he scored it for us. He rebounded. With Nick not being in that game, he really showed up big, and we needed him in that game to win that game. So tonight he just kind of continued what he's done in the last couple of games. But he's a senior, and he's been with me my whole time here. He knows exactly what we're trying to do. And it's a testament to him that he can be ready when we call his number, especially when he hadn't played a ton throughout the season. So it says a lot about, you know, who he is as a person, and just really happy that he could step in tonight and give us a great lift.
Was it his physical presence? That's why maybe Chavez and Nick didn't get in there more.
Yeah, you know, the game got real physical at one point where it was so many rebounds, you know, guys flying all over the place and loose balls, and I just thought that Terrence could help us with the physicality. You know, he's a senior, he's an older guy, he's been in those battles, and so I just felt like he could help us, and he did a great job.
Talk about the home stretch now that like you said, you haven't played here in about a month. So.
Well, you know, we on to the next one. We got the next game home on Saturday at 4 o'clock against Hofstra. I'm glad we got the first one behind us. We just hadn't played here. And it's our home gym, but we've been gone for a while. And so I'm glad we got the first one behind us. Now we got a good Hofstra team coming in on Saturday for the second round of the 5 out of 6 home game stand. This is just game 2 in that home game stand. It's going to be another challenge. And we just got to prepare the best we can on tomorrow in a one-day prep to get ready for the game.
Is this just the kind of game that Jarrell just thrives in, physical play, or what? I mean, he's obviously.
You know what? Jarrell can kind of play in all kind of different style of games. And certainly from a physical standpoint, you know, he's a physical kid and he's got some toughness. So in that type of game, I mean, obviously he actually enjoyed that type of game. You know, that's his type of game. He wanted to mix it up and he wanted to be physical. And so he did a great job. 19 points and 13 rebounds. Couldn't ask him to do too much more than that.
And Joe, I thought, shot the ball well and really kind of kept you in the game when you could not score.
Right. I mean, yeah, Joe did a great job. I mean, he's a great player. You know, the players win games. I mean, you know, you got good players, you got better chance to win. If you don't have good players, then, you know, it's a little bit harder. So he did make great shots for us. He made some big plays, but, you know, it was a total team effort. You know, we held them to 57 points. They averaged 72. So that's minus 15. And so this is a total team effort. I'm proud of the guys.
defensively in the second half, did you change anything you did? I mean, they didn't shoot the ball that nearly as well, missed all the threes they took.
We didn't really change anything in the second half. We just tried to talk about doing what we were doing, our game plan, doing it better. Because we wasn't really doing that. We wasn't sticking to our game plan. We had some slippage. So the second half, we stayed with what we planned because we know that was our plan. But we said, hey, we got to do it better than we did in the first half. We don't need to change. We just need to do what we're doing better. And we talked about the small little miscues we had. And in the second half, we didn't have as many miscues. So that was great.
You guys started to become a second half team now.
You know what? I don't know. I don't know what to say about that. We have played well in the second half. We've had first halves where we played really well. I think the guys have done a great job of just trying to talk to each other. They get in the locker room, they talk to each other, and then we try to make some minor adjustments. And obviously we come out in the second half, and we've been doing a great job of the minor adjustments.